Good morning. Happy Sunday morning. Coffee. Okay, so it's Sunday and I did not update for Monday because I am a poor excuse for a YouTube vlogger these days. I really am. But today I'm here because I really have something to say. I find that that's kind of my problem. I started these daily thought videos with the idea that I would have something to talk about every day, and sometimes that's just not the case. Sometimes I don't have something to talk about every day. But today I do. Because today I watched a couple videos and I love days like this. I love days like this when I can watch a couple videos from people I'm subscribed to and they just resonate with me. They just, bing, they hit something and I'm like, dude, let me tell you. So the first video I watched was ASXL41, Andrew. He and his wife Ryan are expecting a baby, and he was talking in the video about how he's expecting a baby and about how there's a lot that goes with that. There's a lot that's going on, and basically it's not really possible for him to spend, all of his efforts working on weight loss. Understandable. I actually Skyped with him and his wife this past week, and we were kind of talking about that. And I said, I feel like it is so unrealistic for anybody to think that it is possible for you to go to the gym 5-6 days a week, right after work your butt off, eat only healthy things, never let the stress of life get to you where you want to have a burger or chips or fries or something like that, and for you to just drop weight constantly. I feel like that's really unrealistic of an expectation. And I don't think that any of his viewers, or you guys that are subscribed to me and subscribed to him, I don't think that any of you do that, but I think that that's kind of the implied feeling that we get as vloggers who put ourselves out there. We feel like these people are expecting me to do something. These people are expecting me to make a big difference, and oh my gosh, what if I don't? What if I don't? And in part, that's why making these videos works for us, because it does push you. It does make you go harder, faster, stronger, more often, because you really want to make that change to show your viewers, hey, I'm doing it. But then on the other hand, it can be very negative, because sometimes when life just doesn't freaking allow for you to devote 100% of your time to weight loss, you kind of feel like, I am a loser. I suck. I can't even stick with my vlogs. I can't even stick with weight loss. I can't even stick with going to the gym. I can't even stick with eating right. I suck. I'm this, I'm that. And the fact of the matter is, it cannot be that way 100% of the time. While I was talking to Andrew and Ryan, I had kind of a thought that I wanted to share with you guys here today, which was, I feel like there may be some people out there who get a very false reality from watching my videos. And what I mean by that is, you see someone who every single day, especially in the daily vlogs when I was doing them throughout my entire day, you see somebody who every single day, quite literally, gets up, has breakfast, goes to the gym, works out for 2 hours or more, comes back from the gym, maybe or maybe not has classes or something that night, and goes back to the gym later on. Who do you know that in your own life that can do that? The reason why I might be one of the very few people that you know that does that is because I have a lifestyle that allows for that. I do not have a job. Yes, being stay-at-home mommy is a job of its own. I understand that. Believe me, I do it every day. And it's not always easy. There are a lot of pressures. There is a lot of work. There's a lot of things you have to do to take care of a house and to take care of a kid, or kids plural. And I know that it is a job in itself. But for me, personally, and this is not an affront to any other mothers out there, but for me personally, I do not feel that it is that difficult. And that's why I can spend hours a day also figuring in how to work out. I always joke around with my friends and I say, hey, anytime you want to hang out or anytime you want to talk, you can always give me a call because I don't have a life. But, and that's kind of the truth. I really don't have a life other than school, my son, my husband, and the gym. That's it. That's really what my life is. And the fact of the matter is, not all of you out there watching have that lifestyle. A lot of you have a 9-to-5 or, whatever hours that you work. I worked jobs. I worked 2 full-time jobs when I went to college. I know what work is. I am not some woman who went from mommy and daddy, went to her husband, and never had to work a hard day in her life. No, that's not me. I've worked my butt off in the past. I know what it's like to work at a job. And what I'm saying now is that I don't have that added pressure. I have the pressures of school, yes, but that's limited and only a few times a week. And I'm a great time management person. And that allows me a lot of time to work on weight loss. So I'm saying all this to say, if you are somebody who has a 9-to-5, as I like to call it, but basically means you have a job. You have somewhere at some point that you go to for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours a day and you get a paycheck. That's what I'm saying. If you are someone that has a job and you are also interested in weight loss and you may also be a parent and you may also, be vlogging or doing something like this, I just have to say, don't feel like you have to be Superman or Superwoman, because it's really not possible. It's not really possible for somebody who works, 5, 6 days a week and also has kids and home life and things that they have to do and responsibilities. It's not realistic to think that that person can spend all this time on simply weight loss. The most that anybody can ask of you is to watch what you eat. Try to make healthier options. Drink more water. You can do that easily. And try to be a little more active. On your weekend, let's say you're someone who has Saturday and Sundays off. What would you normally do on a Saturday or Sunday? Lay around the house? Maybe clean the house. That's still good. But how about you incorporate some exercise with that? Just go for a walk. Or if you're someone who enjoys running, go for a run. Or if you're someone who enjoys the gym, go to the gym. Do something that is good for weight loss on the days that you have the time. So that's it. I also watched a Shay Carl video that one of his viewers made, and it was about how he says choose to be happy. I mean, that speaks for itself. I truly believe that and understand that as well. I didn't used to, but I do now. We can make the choice to be happy. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes there are outside sources that make it very difficult to be happy. But we can choose it, and we can do our best to just be happy. So be happy and do your best, and weight loss will come.